Hello, everyone. Gosh, that was intense there. I didn't expect the music to get so intense.
It was ramping it up, wasn't it?
We've just been discussing that. Things have changed on our live streaming platform. Hello, everyone, by the way. And it doesn't give us a countdown timer like we used to use. There's no option for that. So it's, psychedelic. So we were talking about making a bespoke one for us. I think we'll try that.
Yeah. I think we need to.
We do need to. But yes, hello everyone and welcome. We are here by surprise, mainly because we suddenly realised earlier that we forgot to tell everyone that we were going live today to chat about the Pick and Mix Crochet Along. But we've already got people coming in. And hello everyone. Oh, Hannah's here. Hello, Hannah B.
Hello.
We're watching over on YouTube, and we are live on our Instagram channels and our Facebook pages and our Facebook groups. So wherever you are, come and say hello. Tell us where you are in the world.
I have finally worked out how to go live in my Facebook group. Only took me like 4 goes, I think.
Yeah. It's about, like, we're crochet designers. We have to teach ourselves so many other things, don't we? Like the amount of stuff that we have to search, how to live stream across 3 different channels all at the same time. But yes, thank you.
Plus they don't make it easy, do they? They always kind of throw an extra hurdle to jump over with all sorts of technical stuff.
You need to add this link, do this, click that, etc., etc. So, but we're there, we're good. Oh, Samantha's here. Hi, Samantha. Always lovely to see you both. Samantha, I think you've joined us for every live of the Crochet Along so far. This is awesome work. Top work there. And there's lots of people watching over on Instagram. Hello, everyone there. Let us know if you are joining in with the Crochet Along. If you know, so I have to stop. They're twins. We're not twins. No. We're honestly not twins. Or am I seeing double? No. You're not seeing double. We're not twins. We're not related. We were born in very different parts of the world at different times. Apparently we just look alike.
I know. I can't see it personally, but no. It's funny that more and more people do say the same thing. So
there you go.
There you go.
You could rock that.
Maybe, I'll tell you what, that could work well, because if you go on holiday, I can take over and vice versa, can't I?
I think when we get together next time, we need to do an actual picture of us next to each other to actually show, like this is 2 people, honestly, people. It is. Yes. JD's here. Hi, JD. So yes, what was I saying? Who's doing the crochet along? That's it. Tell us. That's what we're here for. Tell us whether you're doing the Pick and Mix Crochet Along. If you haven't joined in, then there's still time. No problem at all. You can sign up. There's the QR code up there, and I can put the where's the link? There's a link somewhere. Let me grab the link. Talk while I find the link.
Oh, go.
We're gonna say.
Hello to South Shore of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Sylvie. Hello, lovely to have you here. And Samantha loves the community spirit, and she hopes you're feeling better, Hannah. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I am on my way to feeling better, I hope. Thank you very much. Yes, I've been quite poorly recently, but I am, as you see, I'm standing up today. I feel a lot better doing that. So yes, I'm doing much better. Thank you.
Oh, that's good to hear. We all hope you feel better.
It annoyed me more than anything because I didn't even feel well enough to crochet. So I was like, this is bad. I need to fix this.
You have to fix that.
Oh, there we are. Teresa's here from South Georgia. And we've come in our evening time in the hope that it's a better time of the day for people over in different parts of the world. So it's kind of lunchtime, I think, over on the East Coast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it there now? So, yes. Yeah. And then obviously later on, I can't work out how it works. But it's like the middle of the night in like Australia, I think, isn't it?
Yes, I don't think many Australian people will be joining us for this one.
Yeah, unless you're very much a night owl.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah. So we're just here to let you know that the large square of our Pick and Mix Crochet Along, we'll chat and show the blankets in a minute, has gone live on our blog. So that's the free to view version, and the VIP version is still available if you'd like to get it. And let us know what you're making, how all the squares are going. Because the whole idea of this, I know that we said this before, but just in case anyone hasn't heard, the idea is that we have got tessellating squares of different sizes, so 6 inches, 12 inches, or 18 inches, or whatever size you want to make them, basically. And both of our blankets work together with the same stitch counts. So, and people have done that already, haven't they? They've mixed up, especially the small squares. I've seen lots of people mix up the small squares.
Absolutely.
Create your own unique version of our 2 blankets together. It's so exciting.
Yes. And we've got Hannah there in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
She actually did put the 2 squares together and made all cream crossbody bag with a puff stitch strap. That was Brianna's strap, I believe.
Yes, yeah. With
she got so many compliments when she wore it out for the first time over the week. I'm not surprised. Honestly, that little bag is like the cutest thing I've ever seen. It's just so amazing how just 2 small 6-inch squares put together with a strap can make a really beautiful and practical make, because you obviously wore it out on the weekend and got loads of compliments. So thank you for posting in the groups as well. That goes straight into the prize draw as well. We'll talk about the prize draw in just a minute. And yeah, it's all cream, and honestly the textures in both of the squares really stand out in the cream yarn, don't they? Because you're not distracted by the different colors. It's purely the stitches doing all the talking, and the texture is amazing. So thank you for sharing that project. Although it's not a whole blanket, but it's still beautiful. It's really lovely in the cream. It's just amazing. Yeah.
It now makes me want to make like cardigan or something.
Yes,
I think they'd really nice.
That would be nice.
Oh, and JD's saying I have 4.5 small squares done. Well done, you. I'm sorry, you had an arm injury and was slow to begin with. Not to worry. And that's the thing, like there's no race, there's no rush. We're releasing this over a set amount of time, about these 4 weeks. But after we've launched everything, the VIP version goes away, but it will stay on our blogs, and it will be available individually as well after this. So like this is the only thing that goes away, as I say, is the VIP. So we're here for you. You've made a start, and that's the most amazing thing.
Absolutely. And even 4.5 small squares, just a few more squares, and you can make a cushion cover. If you don't feel pushing yourself to the limit with your injured arm to make a whole blanket, you can definitely just make a cushion cover, or a smaller bag, or a makeup pouch, or that's
a nice idea.
Actually, 4.5 small squares, you could have 2 on either side and just make a zip.
Or if you're like me, you can just like make motifs and then just leave them for a year and then go, oh yes, I'll finish that now.
Absolutely.
Anyone else do that? Anyone else have boxes or basket? In fact, I've got some down there. Those 2 baskets underneath all that yarn are like motifs stacked up.
There you go. I
will get back to one day.
Oh gosh. So
it was really cool to be able to say I made it, yay, and have people say it was good. I would make a whole blanket if I could afford the yarn. Not enough in my stash for that right now. No worries at all. When you replenish that stash, you'll be set to go. And that's the other great thing about people making the small versions and small parts of the project. You now know the pattern, you know what you like about it, you know which squares you want to use, all of that kind of stuff. It will help you for planning when you do want to make the blanket.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
And yarn wise, I think look out for summer sales will be coming up, won't they? Generally May, June, all of the big yarn companies have massive summer sales. So maybe decide your colours and decide what you want now. But this is what it's terrible. This is what I do. Well, it's not terrible. It's great. It's ingenious. Put it all in your basket or your cart right now, and then wait for that sale. And then when you see the sale come on, just literally you can press go.
That's it.
That's what I do. That's what I do. Not that I'm sad and look at yarn all the time, but I do.
You do.
I do.
That's a good pastime, isn't it?
Well, there's worse things to do.
Absolutely.
There we go. So so shall we show everyone the blankets again, just in case you haven't seen them?
I have very cleverly folded my blanket to show the large square.
So the colours in yours, I just think are beautiful. I know you say, they're a bit bright, and not what you would normally choose, but they work so well together.
Yes, I believe so. It's definitely the most colourful project I've released to date, I have to say. I wouldn't normally combine so many colours, only because I'm not very good at putting colours together. I do admit that. I do stick to my safe choices, like the sweater I'm wearing's got 3 colours, but That is, oh, because something went wrong. Well, something went wrong.
Oh, don't worry. We're still going.
Woo! How are we going?
Okay,
the sweater I'm wearing actually has got 3 colors. If I just stand up.
Yeah, then
that's my, and this is like obviously inspired by the, what's the ice cream called?
Neapolitan.
That's the one.
Yeah.
So I do stick to my safe choices, but I thought, no, let's go all out for this blanket, which is exactly what I did. And yes, I do like it. It's really cheerful. It's really colorful. And I'm glad I did. But yeah, yours is beautiful as well. You've gone for like a vintagey feel, didn't you? Amazing.
It was going to be just vintage pinks and peaches, which is this side. But then I also introduced the blues and greens on this side as well. So yeah, it's anything you want it to be though, isn't it? Some people have used what was that one that we saw last week with reds and like black and white, like really striking. And then I was like, I really want someone to do a Christmas version. Please, someone start.
Yes, please, someone. I did get my all cream version, so now please, someone make a Christmas version for Hannah.
For us, come on, or at least start it anyway. Oh, Teresa's saying, yes, I have several motifs laying around. I mean, you know.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Why not?
Working on my squares for the cows, so fun. Oh, that's awesome. I'm really happy. And lots of people have talked about the different types of stitches because we threw a lot into this, didn't we?
Yeah.
Both of our blankets have got a huge amount of texture, lots and lots of different stitches, like very specifically so that you can learn them if you would like to. And they are their classes intermediate patterns because we, by the Yarn Craft Council rules and everything, there are certain standards that you have to then, if it includes X, Y, and Z, you need to call it an intermediate. However, we have made it absolutely as accessible as we possibly can in that our patterns are ebooks, aren't they? Because they've got so much information in them. And also there are video tutorials for every part of the process. So like literally every round. We kept messaging each other, didn't we, when we were filming them? I've done to round 24. Filming all of the different aspects of the blanket for you. So hopefully that makes, even if you're a beginner, they absolutely are accessible to you. So come and join us and make some, hey?
Yeah, I think these large squares were like the Mount Everest for us, weren't they? Because we felt once we get the large squares done, it feels much better. It feels like you're actually getting on top of all the workload we needed to get through to get this crochet along going and put it all together. So yes, I'm glad that it's all done and out there.
And Dawn said tulip stitches are my fave. Yeah, you use the tulip stitches, didn't you, in yours? Which interestingly, I've seen a few different versions of yours when if they switch the color around and don't use the green as the V underneath, actually it doesn't look like a tulip stitch, does it? You can, if you don't want it to look floral, then just switch the colors around and it won't.
Absolutely, yeah. You don't have to make them look like tulips. They can just look like a V stitch with a popcorn stitch or no puff stitch, whatever, whichever. I can never tell the difference.
I know. Look at
stitch. I think it's a bubble stitch. But yeah, those 3 texture stitches always get me. So one of the textured ones.
one of those. Marilyn's here. Hi, Marilyn.
Hi, Marilyn.
Oh, lots of the usual crew are here joining us. I love that.
Yes, some familiar names popping up. Love it.
Yeah, and I think this goes to show that if when you follow us on our social media platforms, wherever that might be, if you press like on the YouTube thing of the notification button or anything like that, you will get notified if we just randomly go live like this. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for subscribing to us and being with us. It's very, very exciting. I'm just going to scroll through and see. Yeah. Oh, there we are. Someone on Instagram said, the hook wizard said, yeah, Neapolitan. I was just going to say it looks like that. So
yes. And we briefly mentioned the prize draw earlier. Yes. Let me scroll through my Instagram. Hello to Chile. Hello. I don't speak English, sorry, but I love this. Oh, that's amazing. We briefly mentioned a prize draw. So just to remind you guys, if you join both of the groups, Facebook groups, so that's Hand Joined Crochet Community and Blue Star Crochet Community groups, we are running a prize draw, and what you can win is a $50 yarn gift card. So all you have to do is post your progress of the crochet along in both of the groups. So it doesn't have to be the same post. It doesn't have to be on the very same day. But as long as you post in each of the 2 Facebook community groups, you are automatically entered into the prize draw. And once we pick the winner, we will then decide where you want your gift card to go to, because obviously people are all over the world, and there's kind of no point giving you a gift card for a US store if you're over in Australia, because you're probably going to spend $50 on like import fees and shipping. So
yeah, so we'll figure it out wherever you are.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of tailored to wherever you are. So get posted in a group, share your progress, and it's really great for other people too. If you need to ask a question about color choices, we had loads of color choices questions, didn't we? And people posting, oh, I got my yarn, but I don't know what to do with it, what order to put it in. So post away any questions you have in the groups. I'm pretty sure the whole group will be happy to help you.
Oh, definitely.
With that.
Definitely. Wendy's here. Hi, Wendy. I just made 2 of Veronica's medium squares to turn into a small pillow. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I love this. I love that people are just having a go at all of it.
Yeah.
So then if you've got the pattern, like wherever you've accessed it, you've got that then to then create whatever you want further down the line, haven't you?
Absolutely. And then post away in a group as well. It doesn't matter. It's a pillow. It all counts towards the prize draw. It doesn't have to be a completed blanket, even if it's just a few squares. Post away.
Definitely. And Hannah's got to go to a work meeting. Boo. Well, we'll catch up later.
Catch you later, Hannah. Hope the meeting's not too boring.
Yeah, just watch it on the side. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah. Your ears.
Oh, and we've got someone on Instagram I can't pronounce that. Oh, these handles sometimes are really odd, aren't they?
I know.
Someone saying I followed the tutorial and find the patterns are so easy. Oh, that's great.
Fantastic.
Sorry, the same person saying currently I'm following your Taylor Swift dress inspired pattern. I love to show it when it's complete. Yes, please do. I wondered if that would kind of resurge again this year. Of like, do you remember that last summer? It was crazy, wasn't it? Like,
it was a big craze around that dress, isn't it?
And I think the granny stitch and all of the, that it doesn't really go out of fact, like it's come back again, hasn't it? It's come back, and everyone said, it'll be a flash in the pan over the last couple of years, but actually it seems to be sticking, I think, for lots
of definitely. Well, it's a iconic classic stitch, isn't it? And a stitch that very much beginners start with, really. The granny square, that's what mostly people start with. So when they see how versatile it is as well and what you can do with it, then of course it's going to take off. So, and quite rightly so.
It's good fun. It is good fun. So so we've got one more part of the pattern to go live on our blogs on Monday, haven't we? So that's the joining together and the borders. And we joined in slightly different ways, didn't we? So you'll have 2 different versions, but if you have upgraded to the VIP, you'll know that in that Veronica has made a beautiful PDF of lots of different versions of joining. Because again, we're not here to tell you exactly we don't want to tell you how to lay your blanket out. We don't want to tell you exactly what colors to use. We're basically kind of just go for it. We're empowering you to make all of your own decisions about how this is going to look for you. So next week is joining and then borders. And then we wrap up after that, really, don't we? But the only thing that goes away is the VIP access. But otherwise, everything else is staying. We're still here. We'll still be seeing your posts. We still want your posts. So keep them coming, hey? Keep them coming.
Definitely, yeah. So you got until the 16th of May, I think we said. That's when we're going to kind of cut off for the prize draw. And then pick a winner and announce the winner on the 19th of May, which is the Monday. So, but don't kind of, let that stop you from posting. Even if you finish your blanket like 6 months down the line.
Just post,
yeah, absolutely. Or whatever you make with the squares, just do post away.
Yeah, definitely. And then, Marilyn's saying, my dress is waiting 9 months for side seams. And it can wait as long as it needs to wait.
But you're not judging here.
No, definitely not. And Samantha, I'm busy making Hannah's Penelope top again in my 3rd colour. Wow. Nice. I'm making various granny stitch garments. I can't stop with those either, but I love hearing about the blankets. Oh, it's good. It's so lovely, isn't it, to have both of us, to have an audience that loves lots of different things.
Yeah.
For us as designers, that's my dream, to have people who want lots of different projects from me. Because it means I don't have to keep making the same or designing the same kind of thing. I love garments. I absolutely love garments, but I really, really enjoy blankets too. So thank you, everybody, for enjoying them.
Yeah, blankets are a bit more forgiving, aren't they? Because it doesn't really, you know, if you don't meet the gauge, it's okay. You know, it's not the end of the world. Your blanket might just be slightly larger or smaller. And that's the beauty with these things as well. Because lots of people are making these in worsted weight as well, aren't they?
Yes, yeah. And just being fine with whatever size their square comes out. That's how many squares they make to make it the size they want it to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think there's just a lot more flexibility, isn't it, for us as designers to say, have a go, you know, jiggle stuff around, create whatever you want to create from it. Whereas with garments, that's a lot more challenging, isn't it? And it's a lot more challenging to support people in doing that. So a blanket or a project like these is so much easier for us to give you the confidence to be able to do that.
Definitely, yeah. But someone did say they were maybe going to use the blanket squares to make a duster cardigan. So there is always that possibility.
I think that would be lovely. I have a feeling like, because my dogs are going to go noisy now because my boys and my husband have just arrived home. So they're like, they're home. So sorry if they're squeaking from dogs. As ever. Yeah, I was thinking actually a motif cardigan using this as inspiration might be a project that I take on, because again, there are lots of people that wouldn't feel confident to know how many goes this way and that way, etc. So I would only tackle that if you feel like you've got the confidence to figure it out for your size, or wait, because I reckon we'll come up with something, won't we?
I'll tell you what, this large square would be great for as well. It's like one of those cocoon shrugs.
Yeah.
You know, if you just take the middle or take the large square, and then on the last rounds just keep going around with, like, I don't know, half double crochet or double crochet until you reach the size where you can
put it in,
fold it, and like sew it up for the sleeves. And that would be really nice striking back, wouldn't it? Would make really nice shrug.
And Dawn saying that's right, and I'm hoping nobody looks too close to my blanket because there's a couple of mistakes. They're absolutely fine. They're your mistakes, and it does not matter at all. No one is ever going to judge you for it. And just the important thing is to think, what have you learned from doing this, and what have you enjoyed by doing this? You know, if my crochet has mistakes in it, I often find, I'm like, what did I do there? How did I?
Yeah. Do you when you find a mistake, do you go back to it and correct it?
I think so, generally. Yeah. It depends. Yeah. It depends how far down it is, and if it's going to, like, if I'm filming a tutorial, like, because most of the stuff I do, I film the tutorial as I go anyway. So it's like, it's very rare that I'm just making something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do go back and change as much as I need to, but it's normally if I'm doing it and I'm really tired, I'll then the next day, or I've had a bit too much wine to drink. Well, not too much, you know, I've had a bit of wine and I'm like, oh, what did I do last night? Everything's a bit wonky. As I've discovered, I'm doing quite a bit of mosaic crochet at the moment, and so you just have to be a bit more on the ball sometimes, don't you, to read the charts and be like, oh.
What happened here?
I do love that, because then I like having projects like these projects. Like, they're not a sit in front of the TV and zone out kind of project. I would like to learn how to do these stitches and you know, like, and develop your crochet skills with it. Yeah. But that's why I like having lots of things on the go at the same time, so that you've got projects to fit every kind of, you know, niche of how you're feeling right there and then.
When you don't want to use your brains and just want to have something, you know, mindless.
That's most days.
Something really that you have to get stuck in. So it's good to switch between, definitely.
Yeah, it is, definitely. But
right. Anyone's got any questions? Pop them in the comments. We're happy to answer any questions you might have about the patterns, about the blankets, or anything else really. And I think we covered everything, didn't we? We've got the free version, we've got the VIP version, we've got the prize draw, we've got the groups, all the video tutorials on our YouTube channel. So we got over, like, what did we say? Is it 5 hours?
5 hours of video, isn't it? Like,
yeah. So lots of help for everyone. And of course, if you do get stuck, we've got the community groups to post in. And before we even get to it, I'm pretty sure someone else making a blanket will probably get to it sooner than us, but we'll always be happy to help.
Definitely. And yeah, it feels sad that next week it's like,
I know,
doesn't it? But we do have, so we are wrapping this up next week, but when we go live next week to kind of finish up all of this, we have an announcement. Well, we can kind of tell you what's happening. So if anyone's ever joined us before in the last 2 years, Veronica and I have hosted crochet summits, and to which lots and lots of people have joined us, and it's been absolutely amazing fun. So we're doing it again.
Yeah,
we're doing it again. And all the details and all the sign up will launch next week. But if you want to put the dates in your diary, so it's the 9th and 10th of May. It's a Friday and a Saturday. We've got 2 full days, and we'll be releasing all the information soon about how you can sign up and who's going to be speaking and what they're going to be speaking about, which is interesting this year because it's not exactly what we've done before. We're going a bit different this year.
Yeah, we kind of
exciting.
Branched out, and yes, it's gonna be amazing. There's lots of things that when we watch the videos, we're like, oh, okay, this is interesting. This is very good. So even we've been learning quite a lot of stuff as designers. So there's definitely lots for you guys to explore and learn and dive into. So definitely don't miss that. So if you want to know all the details, we will be announcing it at next week's live. I think we kind of said Friday, just kind of preliminary. And if you don't want to miss anything, then email list is probably the best place to be, because that's not kind of restricted by different algorithms and all sorts of things we have to overcome to even speak to people. So yeah, hop onto our email list and you'll know all about it, and all the details will be in your inbox ready and waiting for you.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, otherwise keep making those blankets, making those squares, showing us what you're doing, and just joining in, really. Absolutely. And if you haven't started, don't worry. If you're coming to this and you're going, I've not heard of this before, tell me more. Well, absolutely join us. Look, there you are, the glamorous. They're pointing up. Join us. Go to either of our websites, and there's a banner across the top that says join the crochet along, or scan that QR code if you're on a separate device that can do that, and come and join us, because like I say, it won't expire other than the opportunity to get the VIP. That's the only thing. But these blankets are going to stick around.
Definitely. And like the free release schedule is there just basically for us to actually release the patterns. It's not for you guys to be limited to make all your small squares in a week and then make all the mediums in a week. It's literally just to kind of keep us on track, as to release the patterns, so you guys can keep on making. But other than that, that schedule is really irrelevant if you're making a blanket, and make it at your own pace, because we want you to enjoy it. It doesn't have to be a race to finish, or kind of be stressed with it, like, oh my gosh, I haven't made all my small squares. It really doesn't matter. You can just share your makes with us at any point, really. So if there are no questions from anyone, I can't see any popping up. Let me just hop over to Instagram.
I think we're good on my Instagram there, and the Facebook group as well. Yep, we're all good.
Oh, I've got someone from Brazil.
Hello.
Hello. I don't know how you say hello in Portugal. Portuguese. You know what I mean.
I don't know. I think it's time for food.
I think so, because we've obviously been recording some materials prior to this, so I think our brains are slowly.
Yeah, we've been talking for a long time.
Yes.
But yeah.
So yeah, if there are no questions, I think we shared all the details that we wanted to share with you guys today. Thank you so much for popping along live, even though we kind of popped up unannounced
randomly.
It's lovely to see familiar names in the comments, and we can't wait to see your makes in the Facebook groups. Do post your progress and your finished projects. And we will see you next week with all the details for the exciting next event that we're jumping straight into.
I know. I was like, gosh, time to breathe. No, we have got time to breathe. It's fine. It's not. Yeah.
We are in good place. Yeah, we're in good place now. We are where we need to be with the next event. So it's all good.
We'll just sweep you along with us. Hey. Cool. Brilliant. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. And we will see you again next week.
We will. Bye.